everybody, it's Yumiko. Welcome back to my channel. I thought I'd switch things up a little bit and do a storytime video for you guys. About a year ago, back in January 2020, I had the wonderful opportunity to actually go to Seattle and see ACME for the first time. It was truly a random trip to go on, you guys. I was super broke at the time. For those of you guys who don't know ACME, they're a 4-member visual kei band consisting of Chisa on vocals, Shogo on guitar, Rikito on bass, and oh my god, I forgot his name. No, Haru-san. For those of you who have watched my channel before, you guys know that I've always been a big fan of Chisa and Shogo in particular because I really was in love with their previous band, the band they were in before ACME died. I was really heartbroken when Dai broke up, so when I had the opportunity to go see Chisa and Shogo, I was ecstatic. I was like, yes, I am gonna muster courage and go see those two across the country because they're two of my favorite J-rockers and I really do deserve to go see them live. Going up to Seattle was my first time traveling to the West Coast. ACME was actually going there as part of the Red-Handed Denial tour. When they were performing at Columbia City Theater, there were also performances by Red-Handed Denial and also another band with J-rockers I've known for a while, Kerbera. Okay, they're really nice, but honestly I really was there just for ACME and I was so excited to see them. Kerbera is a band, is actually a visual kei band based in Sweden. I have a lot of opinions about Western visual kei, so I'm not gonna say too much and dig myself into a grave. So ACME were truly awesome when they performed live. I didn't expect Chisa to be as good as he was, you guys. I really love his pure vocals. He has a really beautiful deep voice with a lot of flavor to it, but that night I really got to enjoy a lot of Chisa's harsh vocals. You guys heard me gush about both Chisa and Shogo, but I think for me, my new favorite member of ACME would have to be Rikito, their bassist. He was having so much fun on stage. He was just having so much fun and he was playing so hard. I think he might be my new favorite member of ACME. Sorry Chisa and Shogo, I love you guys. The band sounds exactly the same live, which is something I really love about visual kei bands. I'm not paying $200 a ticket to go see you lip sing, like no. ACME played a lot of songs that night. Two of my favorites were Rotten Orange and Wonderful World. Wonderful World especially was really nice because everyone got to sing along with them. But I think I like Rotten Orange a little bit more. I know it's like one of ACME's first songs, but it's so good and it has like honestly I'm really sad I didn't review that video because it really has everything I love about ACME. They're not dive. Certainly they have characteristics of dive such as Chisa's deep vocals, but they're much more experimental than dive. And I think that's really their strong point. Other things that night, the boys looked gorgeous, very handsome, especially Chisa. Oh my god guys, Chisa is gorgeous in real life. Like, I know you guys probably think he looks pretty in his photos. Times that by 200 and that's what he looks like in real life. He's absolutely gorgeous. And there's Rikito with his crazy hair. I love how Rikito, I got to talk to the members a little bit outside the show, and Rikito's a little bit more shy, but I love how he always gets like the craziest looks out of the four of them. I got to do a little bit of shopping before their performance started. Let me show you what I bought. Hello, my camera froze so I had to give it a break. I hate technology, you guys. Like, isn't technology supposed to make our lives easier? Irrelevant stuff aside, here are some of the things I bought. The first thing I bought is this poster over here. How nice is this? It got crinkled on the plane journey back. Oh my god, guys. Speaking of which, that was like such a crazy journey. The plane ride was at like some ungodly hour. I don't even remember when it was. I think it was like 6 o'clock in the morning or something. My broke ass could only find an affordable ticket at that hour. Another thing I bought, and these were both being sold before the show. And it was really nice. I got to even say hi to ACME's manager there and he was pretty cool. I bought this t-shirt. Wee. You know, I think some of these merchandise are actually designed by Chisa, which is the coolest thing ever. So cool. He has like another talent. But yeah, as I was saying about the journey back, you guys, Like, this was such a crazy journey to and from Seattle. Like, what a wild ride to be my first journey to the West Coast. I've flown alone before, one time in Philadelphia while I was in school back there, but this was like my second time flying by myself, and holy moly, so much insanity. Yeah, everyone was so nice in Seattle, you guys. Even like the Uber drivers were super nice, and I was super happy to see so much diversity. A lot of the Uber drivers were from East Africa, and yeah, I had a lot of fun chatting. I really didn't go anywhere other than like when I went to see the members. I saw their performance, and the day after we actually got to hang out a little bit, and I'll tell you about that right now. Before I talk about our hangout after the concert, let me tell you this, guys. I almost forgot to mention it, but ACME's band actually got broken into the night before we were gonna hang out, and I was like, oh my god, what the hell. And like all their merch got stolen, and it was so sad because they had to do like a GoFundMe to like raise all the money they needed to complete their tour. All the fans got together and donated at the GoFundMe. It was really touching to see people come together as like a fan community. So the day after the concert, we all had the opportunity to go on an outing with the members. It was an extra charge, but honestly, it was worth every penny. They were so nice, and Chisa even complimented my Japanese, which made me so happy. I make it seem like in these videos that like I'm fluent in Japanese, but honestly, guys, my Japanese isn't that good, especially given how many years I've been studying it. Like, it's really not that great. I can barely read kanji, but Chisa was like, oh, you seem like you're used to speaking in Japanese, which I'm not really. Like, the only ones I really practice Japanese with is my classmates back in college. I was so happy that I was able to chit-chat with the members. Even Rikito and Shogo, who were a little bit more shy, they spoke to me, and like Rikito made so much effort, and it was so cute, and we got to talk about music. He even asked me what my favorite dive songs were, which I was like, oh, Point of View, and so many others. I don't really remember what places we visited. I remember the places, but I don't really remember the names because like it was over a year ago, you guys. But one of the places we got to visit was the very first Starbucks. I forget what that, like where that location is, the place with like all the markets in Seattle. It was so nice to like walk around and talk about silly things. Like, for example, Haru asked me what kind of ramen I liked, and I told him shoyu ramen because I'm really bad with miso, and the added sodium gives me belly aches. Like, just talking about mundane things like that, it's such a nice memory to look back on. And after we wandered around a bit and took photos next to places like the gum wall. Oh my god, the gum wall, it was so gross. But the video, like the picture, look how cute it is. Oh my god. Yeah, we took pictures, and then we went to dinner together as our like final thing before we parted ways. And dinner was so much fun because we really got to like have and like make conversation over a meal, and it was just so nice. Like, I love talking to Chisa and Rikito, and we, like, even their staff was super nice. I believe their name is Chaotic Harmony, the company they work with to come overseas, but they were so nice, especially the girl who was, like, leading us and who I was sitting next to. Like, we talked a lot about Miyabi and, like, what's it like traveling to different countries for tours. Just, yeah, it was so nice. I even got to speak to their makeup artist a little bit, and she was such a sweetheart. And she was talking about how like it could take easily an hour for each member to be ready with their makeup and hairdo. With like, people work so hard in Visual K. I wish they would get more credit. After dinner, we were all done with our little get together, and I went back to my Airbnb because I had an earlier flight the next day. Oh my god, that flight was so wild, you guys. Like, I had to wait so long, and after I came back home, guys, I got the biggest cold of my life. Some people were like, did you get corona? It really was like a fever, and I'm really not surprised that I got sick because, like, given how crowded the airplane was, and like I was in a row with like 3 people, and I'm like, oh my god. But yeah, I got the biggest cold of my life, but I really don't regret it. I don't regret that I had to drive an hour to Baltimore in the snow. There was a snowstorm too, because of course there was a snowstorm, guys. I had to take an Uber an hour to Baltimore from Dulles Airport to get my car, but it was all worth it. I'm so grateful for the memories, guys. Especially now that I can't go to concerts and I can't hang out with other J-Rock fans. I really do treasure these memories, and I can't wait till I can make more memories again and go travel once more. I know that day will come for all of us. I know it's hard to imagine with the crazy state of the world right now, and like travel bans and people not wanting to wear masks and like anti-vaxxers. Just what an insane world we live in. And like during these insane times, I really do cling to these precious memories of seeing my favorite J-Rockers. So that's it for this video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm really sorry if I was a little all over the place. I'm still getting used to filming again. And this video is kind of different from my J-Rock reviews because I really don't have much of a script. I just have notes written down here. But I had a lot of fun talking to you guys about the precious memory I had about a year ago. I can't believe it was over a year ago, actually. Like, wow, life was so different back then. Like, it's so hard to imagine not going out with masks right now. But let's not talk about just depressing things like that. Let me know in the comments below, are there any J-Rockers you have seen? And let me know about what it was like seeing them and speaking to them. I love to hear about your precious memories. And yeah, that's all I have to say for now. Thank you so much, J-Rock babies. You are my Kotani family. You are awesome. Stay safe, wash your hands, stay at home, wear your mask, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye!